a fire is currently raging in Gqeberha, and we've got our reporter on the line. Thank you so much to you, Zuko. Just talk to us about what the current situation is at the moment.
Oh, good morning, Wanati. We are currently at one of the velds in Sardinia Bay in Gqeberha, the Eastern Cape. The fire that took place late afternoon, and it's been burning for the past 24 hours. And we've been speaking to some residents just to find out more about their concerns and more about their fears. And right now with me, I've got Gwen Gustav. She'll be talking to us just to explain more about what's been happening. And she's also a horse rider just to tell us about what's been happening with the animals in the area of Sardinia Bay. Gwen, thank you very much. I just want to find out, what are the most fears that you guys have as residents of Sardinia Bay?
So obviously the biggest fear we have are large animals, which are the horses. Those are flight animals, so obviously the sounds of the fires, the crackling and all of that puts them into absolute panic, and then 9 out of 10 the owners also panic. So first prize for us is to keep them safe, and that's our biggest fear, is that the horses just panic. So we always need to try and move them, and because they're big animals you need trailers, so the logistical nightmare becomes an issue. So, and then obviously there's the protection of our homes as well. If the fires come there, that's another issue.
I think one of our concerns that you guys have mentioned earlier was that it seems like the fire is getting worse than it was yesterday, and also the wind is sort of taking over most places now. And how do you think it's going to probably try to calm down the fire? And also with the residents, are there any chances of you guys moving to somewhere, and also with the animals going away?
So I'm going to start with the animals, because again, they're the priority, they're big. So a lot of people have already evacuated their horses already, and they've moved them to PE Riding Club and a Polo Cross Club just to keep them safe and out of harm's way. Then the next danger and threat for us is obviously the properties here. So a lot of residents have already packed vehicles, those close to the bush line of the reserve. So yeah, for now we just obviously have to watch the wind direction. It's currently east, moving this way. It's supposed to be predicted to change to a westerly tomorrow, and then what that does behind you over here, that then starts to obviously move toward the houses. If it keeps going in the easterly direction, we are okay. But where the camera is now, if the west goes, there where you see the flames now, that starts to burn at a rapid rate. So we are praying that the wind doesn't change today, and that it only changes tomorrow, because that'll buy us time to try and extinguish what we can and prepare better.
Okay. Do you probably know, besides the fact that it might be fire felt, but do you probably know what might be the cause of the fire?
So I've lived here for many years, and most of the time the fires are felt fires. They start naturally, but there are 1 or 2 rumors floating around about how it started. I can't comment on that because I wasn't there. I got here yesterday at about 2:30 and then started just opposite Victoria Drive. The fire then jumped the road, came into Sardinia Bay Reserve, and then jumped again and went toward where I'm pointing now, into the Silvic, and it's now burning up toward Bushy Park.
Okay, all right. Thank you. All right, thank you very much. That was Gwen Gustav just telling us exactly what has been happening here. And we will be bringing you more details later on. And I think a lot of people are just concerned about their animals, and they are definitely going to be moving. But as you can see, there were trucks, firefighters earlier, just trying to calm down the fire. And they are trying by all means to make sure that everybody is safe.